which one is the best fit for you. DIY sauna kit or a custom sauna build. If you get this decision wrong, you either overpay for things you don't need, or you end up with a hot closet that never feels like a real Finnish sauna. I don't want you to do either. I'm Anton, I'm a Finnish-born sauna enthusiast, and I've helped thousands of Americans design saunas in basements, spare bathrooms, garages, and backyards. In this video, I'll give you a simple way to choose between a DIY kit and a custom sauna. We'll talk about when a kit is a smarter move and when a custom is absolutely worth it, and the real trade-offs no one puts on a brochure. First, let's define what I mean by DIY kit and custom sauna. A DIY kit here I mean by sauna that arrives to you on a pallet in pieces, comes as a package, so with the walls, benches, door, and you or your contractor assembles it. Custom sauna means a sauna that's designed around your exact space and goals, and it's basically designed from the ground up completely to your preference. It can be built by you or by your contractor, but the layout, benches, ventilation, and details are not locked by any kit manual. There is no universal better option. There's only what's better for your reality. Think of this as a trade-off between speed and control. Kits give you speed and simplicity, custom gives you control and precision. Let's start with when a DIY kit is the better choice. A kit usually is the best fit if your main constraint is budget. If you want a good traditional sauna and you'd like to keep the total project, let's say under $10,000 or $12,000, including electrical and site work, a solid kit can absolutely get you there. Kits also win when your space is simple. If you're putting a small sauna into a corner of a garage or backyard, you're not trying to integrate it into a luxury bathroom remodel with weird angles and glass walls. They're also great if your main goal is to stop overthinking and start sweating. You don't want a multiple-month construction project, you want something you can assemble over a weekend or two and start using. Another big factor is your DIY skill. If you're comfortable with basic tools, following instructions, and hiring an electrician, but you're not a carpenter, a well-designed kit removes a lot of chances to screw up things. Now, the trade-offs of a kit. The first trade-off is that the design is mostly fixed. You're getting someone else's idea of bench height, ceiling height, and the ventilation, and those ideas are often not the most ideal. Plenty of kits in the US market are exactly what I call shit saunas. One low bench, feet on the floor, heater in the corner, no vents, no drain, 7-foot ceiling, and you wonder why it feels like a hot closet. So if you go the kit route, you still have homework to do. Before you buy, you must check that the kit actually follows the basic Finnish rules or at least gets close to those. So the feet can be close to above the stones, optimal distance from the top bench to the ceiling, and some kind of real ventilation plan. Second trade-off, limited fit to your room. If your ceiling is higher or lower than the kit expects, or your floor isn't perfectly flat, you'll be shimming, trimming, and improvising more than the glossy photo suggests. Third trade-off, future changes. If you later on want a different bench layout, more people, or integrate a window, modifying a kit can be more work than building it right the first time. But if your priority is getting a good sauna at the same price, in the same amount of time, and you're willing to pick the right kit and maybe tweak ventilation and some little details, DIY is a great option. Now, let's talk about when custom is clearly the better fit. Custom usually wins if your standards in use are high. If you plan on using the sauna 4 to 7 times a week for years, tiny annoyances in layout or feel will bother you forever. Custom also wins when your space is a little bit weirder, like an existing bathroom under a staircase, sloped ceiling, or just one full glass wall facing a lake. Kits are not built for that generally. If you want a true Finnish feeling sauna where your feet are above the stones, you sit in the proper lily pocket, and the air feels alive instead of stuffy, custom gives you the freedom to hit all of those 4 golden rules. Bench height, ceiling shade, ventilation, materials can all be optimized to your room. Another reason to go custom is when the sauna is a part of a bigger renovation. If you're already paying trades to move walls, tile floors, and redo electrical, sacrificing the sauna to do a generic box kit in the corner is usually the wrong place to save money. But the custom, of course, has some real trade-offs too. The first is complexity. You need a real plan. Dimensions, bench layout, heater choice, ventilation, drainage, electrical loads, wall layers, not just a wood box, heater, benches. Most contractors in the US have never sat in a good Finnish sauna. If you just say, build me a sauna and hand them a Pinterest picture, you usually get a beautiful hot room that still breaks 2 or 3 of the critical Finnish rules. The second trade-off is time. A custom sauna takes design work, material sourcing, inspection, actual construction, and debugging, and is measured in weeks or months, not a few days. The third trade-off is cost. Materials, labor, all the small upgrades you suddenly might as well do while we're here start to add up pretty fast. The upside is that if you do it right once, you'll never pay to fix it again, and you get a room that feels right every single time you use it. Now, let me give you a simple 5-question test that decides for you which side you're leaning towards. Question 1. What's more scarce for you right now? Time or money? If money is tighter than time, lean towards a high quality kit and invest more of your own effort. If time is tighter than money and you're already running a business and a family, lean towards a custom with professional help. Here you can pay to remove uncertainty and mistakes. Question 2. How weird is your space? If it's a simple rectangle with enough height, a good kit will fit and perform well if you pick carefully. If your space has jogs, low beams, and you're just integrating into an existing bathroom, you almost certainly want to go custom. Bending a kit into a strange room usually just creates problems in the long run, which, trust me, aren't worth it. Question 3. How picky are you about the sauna experience? If you've never sat in a really good Finnish sauna and you mainly want heat for recovery, a well-chosen kit will probably feel amazing to you. If you've been to Finland or a top European spa and you're chasing that exact feeling at home, you'll notice every shortcut. That person should either go custom or choose one of the very few kits that are designed from Finnish principles. Question 4. Who is actually doing the work? If you're DIYing almost everything, kits reduce the number of ways you can accidentally create a moldy, underpowered, uneven sauna. If you already have a trustworthy builder or trades team, and you're willing to be the Finnish sauna police on the design, a custom build becomes a lot safer. You can hand them clear drawings and hold them to real dimensions. Question 5. Do you want the sauna to be a feature of your property? If you're adding a simple backyard sauna for your family, resale value might not matter that much. If you're building a high-end home, a rental, or a lake house where a sauna kit is a core attraction, cutting corners on design just to use a cheap kit can hurt the long-term value. In that case, custom is usually better investment unless you go for a really good kit. Quick note about hybrid saunas, so basically DIY kits that are really good. That's what we've actually ended up doing ourselves. With our Löyly cabin, we basically took all the golden Finnish design rules and packaged them into one cabin kit, so you don't have to reinvent them with a local contractor. That's the third path. A custom level kit where your hard thinking is already done for you. Whether you buy that from us or someone else, the goal is the same. Get the feet above the stones, proper ventilation, right ceiling height, and wooden surfaces without starting from a blank page. Whichever route you choose, remember this. Kits and customs can both be amazing and they can both be terrible. The difference is not marketing word on the box. The difference is whether the design respects the basic physics and traditions to make a sauna actually feel good to sit in. DIY versus custom is a secondary decision after you get the fundamentals right. Thanks a lot for watching and enjoy your load. Bye.